Hey everybody, it's Meg. I am here this week with a new tarot reading for you. This is going to be a special reading because as of filming this, it is my birthday. So I wanted to tailor this reading in terms of gratitude and thankfulness for the fact that I've seen another year. I'm 34, in case I haven't mentioned it. But I am really excited to be sharing my cards with you guys. But before I get into the reading, if you guys are, interested in seeing more from me, go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and the bell buttons so you can stay in the loop for when I post new work. I also have included social media and links to my website, so everything is in the description. Yeah, everything's in the description below. A little tongue-tied because I just filmed a video before this one, but hang in there with me and we'll get to the cards. Yeah, we're getting to the cards. Back to the point. Again, I've included links to my social media, and I am available for bookings if you guys are interested in getting a reading with me. Again, link in the description below. So, the deck we're going to be using today is the Rider-Waite Tarot. So we're going back to basics, starting new. We're gonna do the usual routine in that I will be reading cards from the middle of the deck as well as the bottom and top card. So hang in there with me. Let's see what comes out of this reading. So the first card, let me do another shuffle. But the first card I want to pull out for you is the High Priestess. So here we have someone who is intuitive and very intuitive, very much in tune with the energy and the vibrations around them. They have an inner knowledge, and I'm thinking about this in terms of kind of the dichotomy between the Magician and the High Priestess, because whereas the Magician is very much about willing something into manifesting, the Magician has all the elements they need right in front of them to make their own magic. Here with the High Priestess, we have someone who's very much about going inward and reflecting on what they have inward in their heart and in their mind. And this is what they use to create what they know they can create, what they want to see in their reality. So this is the High Priestess. So with this first card, let's see how we can not only use our inner wisdom and our reflection, but how we can balance that so we can see our dreams come to pass. So here's the High Priestess. Before we go any further, I also want to tailor this reading in gratitude and friendship, so thank you all for watching. Next card I want to pull is the Six of Pentacles. So, and you know what's sad, I had to count this. I'm not used to seeing the more traditional view of this card, but either way, this card is about giving and not asking questions. So, it's a generous person. You can see the scales, you can see just dropping some coins in a person's hand. Again, this person is open and loving and wants to help. I always say, with this card, you need my shirt off my back, here you go. You need food, let me feed you. You need a place to need a place to crash. My couch is super comfortable. So it's that energy, that giving, kind, loving energy that doesn't ask questions, it just does. On the flip side, maybe this is the position, maybe you're in the position of accepting the giving that other people are doing for you, if that makes sense. But yeah, giving generous energy is coming to you as well. So that is the Six of Pentacles. Next card we have is the Knight of Cups. So here is someone who is very much in touch with their emotions. They wear their hearts on their sleeves. Why am I feeling called out right now? In a good way. Trust me, it's in a good way. But this, this person wears their heart on their sleeves, and they're very open and very much about expressiveness in their emotions. Maybe this person's also romantic. Hey, okay. Maybe you know someone like this. Maybe you're in a relationship with someone like this. Either way, they know how they feel, and they're not afraid to express it or take action on what they're feeling in their heart. So that is the Knight of Cups. The next card I want to pull is the Wheel of Fortune. This one's coming up a lot for me, and I'm intrigued with why. Because everything comes in cycles, everything comes and goes. The phrase that I always use for this card is what is on top will come down, and what is down will come up again. So what's interesting is that I heard, I think it was the Gem Goddess, one of her recent videos was mentioning that with this next full moon, there's a big cycle closing out especially for my sign. I'm a Taurus. So there's a big cycle that's closing out, and there's a lot of things being let go of, which I'm grateful for and desperately need, because, especially working up till now, there's been a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. It's been that way for all of us, not just me, so I get it. But in saying that, I have that little spark of hope that things are going to be okay. So again, with the cycle energy, what is on the top will come down, what is down will come up again. Take heart, because if you're feeling low, you won't stay low forever. So that is the Wheel of Fortune. The next card I want to pull is the Chariot. So with this card, we have energy, and we also have determination, and we have the drive to set our energy in the direction we want it to go. Okay. So I'm going to put it together like this with all of these cards. We've done a lot of reflecting. We know what we want to see. It's been, we've had a time of giving and receiving. Maybe we're on the giving end, maybe we're on the receiving end. But either way, we know that this is, there's been a time of generosity and very much, very deep caring. We also know that it's been an emotional time for us, and there's been a lot of feels. we caught some feelings, and now we're understanding of them. You know, the cycle is changing. Again, the cycle is changing. And through all of that, our determination and our will to direct our energies are very strong. So let's see what we can do with this Chariot energy. I'm going to ask that we see cards to clarify the Chariot. So let's do another shuffle really quick. Okay. Next card. So we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Here maybe we're talking about someone who is, so, okay, the way I understand the Queen of Swords upright is that there's someone who is nurturing, smart, observant, and very much like this person takes things very slowly and with a grain of salt, because they've been burned, they've been hurt, they've had things happen to them that have made them a little more unwilling to just jump right in. You know, I feel like maybe that's a fair assumption, but if you know this card differently, please go ahead and leave a comment to this below. Because it's coming out in reverse, I'm going to say two things. One, perhaps that they aren't they haven't necessarily experienced the things that have caused the upright energy, but also maybe they have experienced the upright energy, and you know, they're having to learn to be vulnerable and less less protective of themselves and of others. Again, they're still smart. I'm still holding on to that intelligence and that smart energy, but they're not they're not holding on necessarily as tightly as they would. They're not holding on necessarily as tightly. What I like about this is that you see there's a lot of like cloud motifs in the lower portion of the frame, and the character's head is in the clear blue. I think it's fair to say that this character is very clear-headed, but because it's in a reverse energy, they're learning to let their vulnerability come out a little bit more. So that is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Next card I want to pull is the Emperor. So here we have someone who is able to make order of chaos. They're an authority. They know how to rule and create the kinds of things that they want to see. Again, with the High Priestess energy, we've done the reflecting, and now here we are able to take action and move forward on our tasks. So that is the Emperor. Let me do it. Okay. Next card I want to pull is the Five of Swords. So here there's been some defeat. There's been some pain. We're arming ourselves against something we can't see just yet. Maybe the reason we're doing so is because we've had an experience that is causing us to look over our shoulders. What I'm noticing, I don't know if you can see that clearly, is that these two characters have their backs turned, right? And this guy This guy here is probably stealing their weapons, likely stealing their weapons, and it's, you know, something's going on, but maybe this victory that you're looking for might come at too high of a cost to you. So perhaps think about what it would mean to you to get the upper hand, or what it would mean to you if you didn't, and weigh your options as best you see fit to do. Again, victory with defeat attached to it is the phrase that I'm getting in my head. Again, balance your options, because you have them. It's just, what's the cost to you? So that is the Five of Swords. In just a moment. Okay, so we have 8 cards out right now. Let's do another quick shuffle, and we will read the hidden energy and the clarifier. So the hidden energy I have is the Knight of Wands. So here we have someone who is clearly very passionate. You can see all the fire motifs, the crest here and the mane on the horse. I'm going to read all these little tassel motifs as kind of flames. You can see it's actually very warm in tone. So that to me suggests that there's a lot of fire with this card. Our Knight of Wands is very passionate and very much able to take the energy and the lessons they've learned, and they're, with the page that, they're taking those lessons learned and just figuring out how to apply them. Now that we're at the Knight of Wands, they know what's up. They're taking action. They're going. They're going. Again, this character might run a little hot, and you can tell just by all of the warm tones and the motif of the fire. But they know how to make their passions grow, and they know what they want. You can see with the branch and the leaves, this is the wand, so obviously it's a wand. But, this person runs a bit hot, like I said. It's okay. Because ultimately what I'm getting of this is that there's a deeply passionate and strong energy coming with you right now. So let's see how we can clarify this Knight of Wands energy. Ace of Swords. So there's something new starting in terms of an intellectual pursuit. There's something going on. I just happen to think, what do you need to keep a fire burning? You need oxygen. You need air. This energy, this passionate fire energy, is going to keep moving because there's something starting. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, ooh. Okay. All right. So we've had to, I'm getting chills. You probably can't see it on camera, but I am getting chills, you guys, because there's a lot of fire, a lot of passion, and it's gonna grow. It's gonna continue because we have a starting energy here. Now I feel like it's fair to say we've had a lot of growth with our first 8 cards. That's not fanned very well, but whatever. We've had to work really hard to get to this energy, but get here we have done the work for. And I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Just for kicks, let's see how we can develop the Ace of Swords energy a little bit further. Okay, we have transformation. It's going to change. This energy, you know, this energy will change, and it may change you as a person. It may change in form, whatever comes of it. It's going to be, whatever comes of it, it's going to, it is going to change, and you may need to take a break because we have this Four of Swords energy here. But either way, something's good. Something's good, and it's coming, and I'm excited to see what that looks like for you guys. So, that is about it for this reading, guys. Thank you for tuning in if you made it this far. Again, if you are interested in seeing more from me, click the like, subscribe, and bell buttons. Everything's in the description below if you want to get a hold of me. And I will see you all very, very soon. I love you guys. Bye.